Guys, FC Barcelona is still very, very interested in the signing of Luis Diaz. Means Deco and FC Barcelona have not given up in signing Luis Diaz this season from Liverpool. Before I dive to what I have for you guys today, as always, I would like to salute all my subscribers out there, and to those who are yet to subscribe, please kindly do so, so whenever I upload a video, you won't be left out. Yes, Luis Diaz is still a very, very important player for FC Barcelona to sign this season. But before I go into that, I would like to bring you a quick update on Pablo Torre, who have completed his signing with Real Mallorca. Pablo Torre, who played last season with FC Barcelona, has signed a 4-year deal to 2029 with Mallorca. So Pablo Torre is no longer an FC Barcelona player. Barca has a buyback clause included in the contract, and equally they have a percentage of a future sale. It means if Mallorca sells Pablo Torre in the future, FC Barcelona has a percentage of whatsoever the sale is going to be. So Pablo Torre is officially a player of Real Mallorca. Ter Stegen, one of the goalkeepers in FC Barcelona, have been training for 2 days alone. Yes, Ter Stegen have been training alone and not with the team, with the complete team, because the preseason have started. There are 35 of the players that have scored, but for the past 2 training sessions, Ter Stegen have not trained with the team. Stegen have not trained with the team. Then let's talk on Luis Diaz. Deco interest on Luis Diaz is still very, very afresh. Like, Deco have not given up when it comes to Luis Diaz. We know that Barcelona needs a right winger. Initially, they wanted to go for Nico Williams. We all know what Nico Williams did as concerns FC Barcelona. After that saga, so many names have come up, like Marcus Rashford, Lookman, and so on. But Deco have not changed his first target this season, who is Luis Diaz. Deco is still very, very interested in looking for a way to sign Luis Diaz. But the problem here is that FC Barcelona cannot, yes, I repeat, FC Barcelona will not be able to spend the money that Liverpool is asking for Luis Diaz. Initially, FC Barcelona have given 60 million euros. Yeah, the first bid was 60 million euros, who was being turned down by Liverpool. Liverpool told FC Barcelona that Luis Diaz is not for sale. It was being turned down. Another club that is very, very interested in the signing of Luis Diaz, which is Bayern Munich. Bayern first of all gave an offer of 62 to 65 million euro, which Liverpool equally turned it down. This morning, Bayern have given another bid, like they have brought another bid to 65.7 million euro to Liverpool. Liverpool immediately turned it down. Then Liverpool included the buy clause that the player is going to be sold for 100 million euros. 100 million euros. Come on, that is just a clear message. The way I see it, it's like a clear message to both Barca and Bayern that this player is not for sale. We don't want this player to leave Liverpool this season. Maybe in the future, but this season we don't want this player to leave Liverpool, because Liverpool knows that with such a price tag of 100 million euro, there is no way that Bayern will pay that money, talk less of Barca. It means maybe the guys from Saudi Arabia can give such a price tag, which the player Luis Diaz does not want to go to Saudi Arabia. Of course, he is not. He's still very very active to play in Europe. Why will he decide to go to Saudi Arabia? But the player wants to go to FC Barcelona. Yes, the player have loved Barcelona. It is a club that he has loved while growing up. So he knew that, God willing, some stage of his career, if he has the opportunity to go to FC Barcelona, he would gladly do that. So as it stands now, the player is much interested in going to FC Barcelona, but Liverpool is still holding things very tight. And with such a price tag of 100 million euro, I will tell you very, very clear that FC Barcelona cannot and will not pay such an amount of money for the Liverpool left winger. That one would never happen. Is Deco still interested in the player? Yes. Can Barca afford such an amount? No. The least amount of money that FC Barcelona can afford was 65 million euro. So if Liverpool have rejected 67.5 million euro from Bayern, I doubt if they are going to step down for FC Barcelona, which I don't think they will. But the summer transfer window is still going on. Maybe things might change in the days ahead, in the weeks ahead, and Liverpool decide to sell the player to Barca for the 65 million euro. But as it stands now, Liverpool is not interested in letting the player go. Besides, the player is still on a 3-year contract with the Red. So they are not in any form of uh, pressure like letting the player go. If his contract was just maybe a year contract left, then Liverpool would definitely look for a way to send him out. But because the player is still on a 3-year contract, Liverpool has no pressure so far to send this player away. So that is what is happening. This has caused a lot of controversies in the Barca fan base. A lot of Barca fans are on the side that Deco should be sacked as the sporting director of FC Barcelona because they think that Deco is not doing what he is supposed to do. Yes, they think that Deco is not doing what he is supposed to do, but and some are blaming Deco as concerns Nico Williams. Come on, Deco has no blames when it comes to FC Barcelona not signing Nico Williams. The player himself, Nico, never wanted FC Barcelona. He was scared of the challenges of coming to FC Barcelona. So I don't see any reason why they have to be putting a lot of talks when it comes to Deco. But we'll see in the days ahead because Barca is still very much out there looking for a left winger, and the player that Deco is interested in, even before Nico Williams came in, the player that Deco has always wanted is Luis Diaz. But I don't know how it's going to happen if Barca will be able to accept the demands of Liverpool. But as it stands now, as I told you earlier, it is very, very impossible. Very, very impossible for Barca to raise 100 million euro for a player like Luis Diaz. That one is really going to be impossible. But I would like to hear from you at the comment section. What do you think? Do you think Barca should go in all for Luis Diaz? Barca should pay the 100 million euro, or Barca should go out there and look for a lesser player with a lesser price? Maybe they should go out there and look for a player which the price tag is not that much. Thank you guys for always supporting my channel. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Visca Barca.